Hey there, Aquarius. How's it going? Welcome to your week of May 9th, 2022, your weekly reading. We're going to be looking at a couple of oracle cards here for you. And we're also going to be looking at your past, your present, and your future energy here. Oh my lord, buddy. And then we're going to clarify everything here as well, and hopefully something in here will resonate with you. And if it does, that's fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, it's just not part of your message, so no need to worry about that. And if it doesn't resonate at all, or only parts of it do, just take the stuff that resonates, right? But if this does resonate with you, that's great. The best ways to let me and YouTube know is to leave a like and a comment down below, of course. And of course, if you're new to the channel, thank you for showing up, for visiting. Appreciate it so much. If you want to stick around, you can subscribe. And if you're new to the, or if you're new to the channel, if you're old hat to the channel, then of course you can, you don't have to subscribe, but thank you for being here. I appreciate it so much. I'm all out of sorts here. A little frazzled here this fine morning. All right, so let's look at your cards, your oracle cards to start things off. We get the White Raven Spirit and the Lion Spirit here, saying trust in the magic and be generous of spirit. So I would say this is really letting us know that it's a good time for you to just, trust the universe, trust you're on the right path here. And it's a good time to be generous as well. Trust that your generosity will help others out at this time. Not like this, though. Not like what Journey's doing. This is selfishness, what he's doing. He wants his butt in my face. He wants to do his own thing. He wants to... Oh my god, he's so lovable. He's so lovable, Journey. Oh, buddy. Oh, it's so heavy, too. But you just gotta trust that your generosity and your general helpful nature here will be rewarding you at this time. So I like that. We're starting with your present, or your past energy here, rather, with the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Wands here. Interesting. With this, it's very much saying with the Wheel of Fortune, things are maybe turning in your favor, or you're trying your best here with that Seven of Wands, because you're trying your best to do what you think is right, to do what you want to do in this life here, especially with that Knight of Wands following it up, right? Knight of Wands talking about being passionate, doing what you desire, going after what you want. So I feel like you're just trying your best to do things and manage things in your favor the best way possible here. Could be saying as well that you might be encountering a fire sign, or might have recently encountered a fire sign. Oh my lord, this guy's persistent. So it could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Especially Leo or Sagittarius, we have both of them showing up in your reading as well. So let's look at some clarifiers here and see what we got going on for you here. Let's start with that Wheel of Fortune here in Aquarius and see what we got for you. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, we have the King of Cups. So I just feel like this, you're trying to be more mature. You're trying to find emotional fulfillment. You're trying not to get as worked up emotionally as you might have before. You're trying to keep that under control at this time. Maybe in past times you've had situations, Aquarius, where you've had a good thing going and then maybe overreacted one way or another emotionally and kind of spoiled things. So you're trying to keep that in check as best you can. Clarifying the Knight of Wands, what do we have? We have the Seven of Cups. So a lot of maybe you're following your dreams at this time, something that you've always wanted here with that Seven of Cups. Maybe at this time too, feeling that there's a lot of different ways you could go, or there's a lot of different options in front of you at this time as well, potentially. I feel like it's more of a dream thing for most of you, but for others it could be there's just a lot of different paths you want to take at this time. And with this Seven of Wands as well. Look at this man. Look at this cat. Clarifying the Seven of Wands is the Queen of Cups as well here. Sir, you're too much. You're too much for me. Oh no, don't. That's too far. You've gone too far now. All right, Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, Seven of Wands, sevens all over the place. But that Queen of Cups, clarifying the King of Cups, or not clarifying the King of Cups, clarifying the Seven of Wands, really, I feel like a lot of you are trying to find love because of the King and the Queen of Cups there, of course representing divine counterparts. With the Queen specifically clarifying the Seven of Wands, it's almost as if like you're saying like, no, this is the person I want for me, right? This is what I'm really trying to work towards, so I'm trying to go for in my life at this time. Yeah, I like that a lot, because it's really, to me, it feels like you're maybe realizing that there's more than one way to find love, right? It doesn't have to be, you know, the specific way you've been doing, maybe you've been trying all this time, or, you know, maybe realizing that love will find you, you know, if you put trust in spirit here as well. So I like that a lot. In your present energy with the Nine of Wands, Strength, and the Page of Wands. So here with the 9, just saying, you know, maybe in the past you've been hurt, and that's kind of got you a bit maybe hesitant or defensive here at this time, or maybe kind of like you don't want love, even though you've been working hard to try and achieve it here. Especially for those of you who've maybe gotten out of bad relationships before, it's kind of hard to put that trust back in the universe, like trusting that the universe will guide the right person to you, or you to the right person, right? So it might feel a little hectic that way. With Strength and the Page of Wands here as well, Strength just saying like you've got the willpower to find this person. You've got it in you. Like you're, you know, not necessarily saying you're perfect the way you are, but saying that you have all the right things, right? You have all the right qualities. You have all this like attractive energy about you. For sure, it's just a matter of like, you know, kind of getting you in the right spot at the right time. You know what I mean? It's kind of just divine timing, just kind of, you know, trusting that process, trusting that at this time. And with the Page of Wands here too, again, I feel like there's fire signs, again with Strength being Leo's card, and Page of Wands representing fire signs, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's very interesting because I feel like it's kind of saying like maybe you just need to kind of have that youthful exuberance again. With the Page of Wands, it can represent someone who's a bit, you know, young at heart and full of energy, right? And maybe that's the perspective you kind of need, or, you know, Spirit's kind of asking you to have at this time, is to be that sort of youthful exuberance, that sort of youthful energy where you are trusting, you are open, right? And you kind of are willing to, you know, seize the day, and willing to, you know, trust that things are going to work out, or willing to have an open mind the way, you know, youthful people do, right? So let's get some clarifiers going for this here. Let's clarify that Page of Wands. We'll start there this time. What do we have? You got the Four of Wands, so yeah, marriage in the future, happiness in the future for sure. I feel like, oh sorry, that's the Five of Wands. Gemini, Christmas. Yeah, the Five of Wands represents potential conflicts or chaotic situations here. But I feel like if you kind of have fun with the chaos, right? You have fun with the challenge rather than, you know, kind of trying to fight it, right? It's like just, you know, come at it with a youthful experience or a youthful viewpoint, or a, you know, a fun kind of viewpoint, rather than coming at it with a, oh man, like, you know, I'm going to be challenged by this, right? With dating, it's like, you know, opening your mind up to being like all these interesting people you might meet, right? Rather than saying like, oh, I got to shift through all these people who aren't my person, right? It's like, no, take more of an open mind to this. Clarifying the Strength card. We have the Hermit. So sign of Virgo, so maybe a Virgo coming in for you, maybe a Virgo in your chart, but the Hermit talks about finding what you want, right? This white stag here in this particular version of the Hermit represents sort of the trusting, the follow this, right? Follow this white stag, follow the signs, follow what Spirit is sort of guiding you here. So I like that a lot. And that kind of goes with the White Raven Spirit as well, which talks about trusting the magic. So trusting the signs, trusting the universe here, really big time feel for you, I feel, this week. And that Nine of Wands, let's get that clarified. You got Strength again, yeah. Like here, this isn't something that is going to hold you back. Like these past experiences and stuff, like trusting your strength, trusting your natural energy, trust in yourself here. Excuse me. Oh my lord, you're a menace, Journey. All right. No, you were fine right where you were. You're perfectly fine right where you were. So with that, moving on to your Future cards here, we get the 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords, and Temperance. That's 3 5s in your reading, so 555 is an angel number. I can't remember what it means exactly. I feel like it's change, but I'm not 100% sure on that, but go give that a Google after this reading here. But with the 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords, and Temperance here, it's just saying, like, you're finding a way through this. You're finding a way through this energy and kind of leaving behind some maybe unfair perspective here with the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords represents unfair situations, represents conflicts that are nigh impossible, right? But here, I feel with the 5 of Cups and Temperance, it's like saying, no, I don't have to deal with this like impossible situation. I can do it in another way. I can come at it in a different way. Because Temperance talks about mixing, talks about trying different things, talks about working as best you can to find the best solution you can. And the 5 of Cups represents even when things don't work out in your favor, you still have it in you to overcome them. So excuse me for that. You still have it in you to overcome any situation and still get to your goal here. So I love that. That's fantastic. So let us get some clarifiers here for your reading. Let's clarify that 5 of Swords first. How about? Let's look at this giant ball of fluff that doesn't have a brain between its ears. Look at them. Clarifying that 5 of Swords is a 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, I love that. It's really telling us that you're going to be independent here in the future. You're going to really focus down on you for sure and having fun as well. Really making sure that it's kind of unfair almost. You're kind of getting away from the unfair idea that you have to be on your own all the time, or that you have to do everything on your own, or the idea that you have to be like this kind of perfect person or something, right? In order to attract a person in, right? You don't have to be absolutely perfect. You do have to have yourself in a good place, though, to find love, of course. But you don't have to be this perfect, independent, well-running machine either. So let's clarify Temperance here. See what we have. Clarifying Temperance, we have the Emperor. So there's Aries showing up. All 3 fire signs in your reading now, with Sagittarius being represented by Temperance. I feel like you're drawing in maybe an Aries here at this time. Could be a Sagittarius too. But a fire sign that definitely wants to be more responsible, wants to be more mature. Someone I feel who is quite balanced themselves when it comes to their own energies and what's going on in their life as well. So it's not gonna, I don't feel like they're gonna be, like, again, they're not gonna be perfect, I don't feel like, but there's certainly gonna be someone who is mature enough to recognize, like, hey, let's try different things, let's do different things. And I feel like that's going to be you as well, taking that approach too, kind of maturing and realizing that, I don't have to find the perfect person. I don't have to be the perfect person. There's other ways, we're not all perfect in like maybe an overall standard or an overall look. Like if you were to say you're perfect 100% of the time or something, but you might be perfect for someone, right? And maybe just kind of that kind of realization is like you're perfect for somebody. Maybe not perfect to everybody, but perfect to somebody, And that 5 of Cups here. Let's see what we got for you. We got the Queen of Wands there as well. So yeah, definitely I feel like you're coming into some confidence here for sure. Realizing you can overcome this. Realizing that, things don't have to be... the things that don't necessarily work out for you have to be damning, right? It's just an experience, right? With the Queen of Wands, she takes the positivity out of every situation. Even if something doesn't work out for her, she's like, well, what can I learn from this? How can I be stronger? It's just a bump in the road. It's kind of like that unshakable confidence. I feel like channeling a bit of that, it's going to help you out this week. So I hope that helped you out. I hope that resonated with you, Aquarius. If you want to help out the channel, leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. You can subscribe if you're new to the channel, you want to stick around, and you can also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs after this one, see what might be coming for you in the week ahead, and I hope to see you next time.